Dr. Johns, I'm going to start with you. We know what O.J.'s acquittal meant for millions of black people who never saw justice in the courtroom. They ain't know nobody that got justice in the courtroom. How does that fact shape how we engage his legacy, how we think about him, how we talk about O.J.?
I try and separate them to the greatest extent possible and appreciate the opportunity to talk about it out loud. What I think about is that one of the greatest lessons from OJ is that you don't transcend race, no matter how wealthy or proximate to whiteness that you might become. And I think that his legacy and how he's remembered will depend on one's generation. When I asked my niece, who was 20-something, about OJ, she remembered him as, quote, a football player who killed his wife and another person but didn't plead guilty. She, like me, missed his career-shattering or ceiling-shattering career in football and in Hollywood. But I remember not being able to go to school in 7th grade. The trial was underway. I think that race will always play a factor because it's America and it has everything to do with how we remember OJ. The case and the verdict was one where I think a lot of white people realized that the system had flaws and where black people felt vindicated for a lot of things that happened, including the beating of Rodney King. And I don't think that we should try and reconcile things that he himself didn't reconcile and or otherwise actively complicated.